When Donald Trump returns to the White House, some of the more than 2 million U.S. federal employees worry their jobs may be at stake. The incoming president has tapped billionaire Elon Musk
Take over, Elon, just take over.
to help lead what he's called a new Department of Government Efficiency to cut costs and likely lay off federal workers.
They want to be able to walk into an agency and say, here's the new rules of the road. If you don't like it, you're fired.
Steve Lenkart is the executive director of the National Federation of Federal Employees, which represents more than 100,000 workers. He says Trump could revive a plan to convert some federal employees to Schedule F status, which strips them of job protections.
So the employees would be ripe for intimidation and threats, threatening to fire them or demote them or move them to another part of the country where they don't want to live and that kind of thing. The games you can play with a federal employee under Schedule F, under an unprotected status, are unlimited.
Federal employee unions are lining up lawyers and preparing public campaigns to try to stave off any mass firings. But they're also hoping congressional Republicans will join Democrats in defending their importance and protect the services they provide to Americans.
A lot of the employees are just nervous.
Lilas Sukup is with the American Federation of Government Employees.
So I don't think that everyone really fully understands the pieces of the puzzle that the federal employees actually affect in their day-to-day lives that could be affected by either changes, elimination, or reduction in services or policies and procedures on the regulatory side.
Trump also said former presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy would join Musk to lead his government efficiency panel. Ramaswamy recently proposed cutting 50% of the federal workforce by firing everyone whose social security number ends in an odd number. But Lenkart says it's still unclear how much power Ramaswamy and the world's richest man will have, because it's Congress that ultimately controls the purse strings.
A president isn't a king, or at least it's not supposed to be in this country, and that you're going to run against constitutional issues, you're going to run up against the law, you're going to run up against mandates of Congress. Congress is the only authority that's able to release money from the Treasury, and they have the right to oversee how that money is used by the executive branch.